I'm
Boo,
kind of
my
nervous to see how this going to
There we go. There we go. We back. You know what I'm saying? We back with another episode.
what I'm
Per.
saying?
Hold on, no, no, hold on,
I
hold on, hold
told
on,
you not to
hold
get
on, hold on, hold
comfortable.
on,
Hey,
hold
it is
on,
what
hold
it
on,
is.
hold on,
I'm not talking.
Oh,
That's
fuck
the
it.
video in the background.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We back with another episode. You know what I'm saying? Per special request. You know what I'm saying? Because we have some women. You know what I'm saying? Who've seen some comments on the last video. You know what I'm saying? That they wanted to address. You know what I'm saying? Made them feel some type of way. They wanted to get their shit off. Get their opinion. So we gonna start there. We don't need no introductions. We don't need no none of that shit. We just gonna get straight into it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna play the clip. Is that cool with y'all? We good?
That's
We
fine.
good? Okay.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir. Yes, sir. Man,
Let's
play
get.
that motherfucker.
What was it at? 11. I want to see this shit.
But he's too hyped about this. I don't like
11
it.
on God, I'm
I
too,
don't like
fam, because
it.
this shit make me passionate, fam.
9 times out of 10,
Okay, let's go back.
I
Let's
just
go
got
back.
out of
Let's go back.
something.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go
These
back.
hoes, look, let's be honest, bro. But
I talk my shit, you know what I'm saying? And stick. All right, that's too far back.
tight.
it's about to be that. You feel
Okay,
me?
okay, talk your shit. There you go.
I don't think men and females should be friends. Period. Now, this is why. This is why. Give me a second. And because I'm
Talk
friend.
your
I
shit.
had a friend. My boy Willie's girl, Darren. She was a close friend. There are certain 9 times out of 10, you can't be friends with a female, right? Because first of all, let's let's keep it real. We ain't nothing but man here. Yo, 9 times out of 10, bro, the start of that friendship, bro, we want that bit. You feel me? Let's keep it 1,000. We want that bit starting off. Starting off, you feel me? And
That
and,
ain't
and
no, no, no. That ain't always the case. I can't.
that
I
ain't always the
can't.
case. But 9 times out of 10, bro, I became a real good friends with most females that I wanted to start off as friends. You feel me? Then I realized, bitch, I don't want you, right?
Okay, okay, that's facts. Okay,
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, yeah.
Facts.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. So it starts off like that, right? And females, who this is about to be, they are shit. They
Talk
gonna
your
cancel
shit.
me.
Talk your shit. Come on,
Just
fam.
talking
Come
about
on.
shit though.
Don't hold it, man. Don't
Females
hold
don't
it.
offer no type of benefit of a friendship to a man, right? Let's be real. We
You looking
offer
like, did
a
I say
lot
that? You said that.
of stuff to females, right? In a friendship, they benefit a lot more. Like when we go out, we protect them. We're most likely gonna pay for shit. You feel me? We're there to talk to them when they get advice, right? What do a stable man? What does a female offer a stable man in a friendship?
Okay, let's stop there. Let's stop there. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to go back. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's stop there, right?
Let's
So
talk about it.
so you said you feel like a female doesn't really add anything to the friendship, right? It's mainly just the male who provides whatever to a platonic friendship, right?
Yeah. So let me clarify on a couple
Okay, go
things,
ahead.
right?
Shit, take your shit.
So when I say females don't provide no value to a friendship, right? And it's mostly because they females already have a point of contingency to not even want to what's the word I'm looking for? Not even want to share their resources. So a friend that they literally consider a friend, they're not going to really share their resources with him. And I want to also point out that right, this is it definitely has been shown in like certain studies that this is the case. They don't want to give up their resources unless it's to their children or maybe their mom or something of that aspect. Or you literally have to be in love with the dude. And to take it out of generalities and say, let's talk about personal, I've seen it many a times. Many times. It's like, let me put it in perspective, right? So, boom, you got somebody that's paying for this girl's attention and stuff like that just to get in the draws, right? Doing all this, and then one dude, he ain't even got to do all that because she attracted to him, and she gonna give up the jaws off the reel. We've all seen it. We've all heard somebody
Okay.
that's done it. You feel me? So that's where I want to start off at.
Okay, what do y'all say to that? I'm gonna let y'all get y'all shit off first.
I don't know where to start.
Okay.
But okay, well, first I need to know: are you saying this is all females,
Majority of females, yes. Y'all
or
hear
the
me?
females
Yeah.
that you know? and you deal with.
Okay, because that has a lot to do with it too. Not
No. It's
all
just
females
not.
are the same, and it's not
Yes,
majority either.
yes, I have. Yes, I definitely seen it in my own personal life. But to take my personal feelings out of it, the there's statistics on these certain things that it's just not beneficial for a man to be friends with a female. And and I have a female friend that's just strictly platonic. You feel me? That's why I said it's not all females. It's literally it's a small minority of females that can really be that person to really help somebody out of their situation, stuff like that. Like women like to say they good people, but fuck that. They real life not as if I'm being honest with you. And that may not be y'all two ladies sitting in front of me right now, but majority of women, hell no. Hell no. I'm sorry. I had to say this shit. No, I'm not sorry. Fuck that. Yeah.
Talk your shit.
You know, and that's just the honest to God's truth. But what part of that specific clip that was just played did not sit right with y'all?
I have notes, unfortunately for you.
Talk your shit.
So
Talk your shit.
you said men can't be friends with women, or it's not beneficial. But you also said that at the start of that, 9 times out of 10, you were only friends with the girl because you had you wanted her, which is false pretenses. Why would you try to be friends with a woman? Or why would you, why would you try to be friends with a woman just to try to date her and then be upset at the fact that she's like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I wanted something genuine and you weren't genuine from the start. Did you think about that?
Okay, let me answer that question. Right. So there are plenty of men today that think the best way to get into a relationship with a female, if you see females say this shit all the time, let's be friends first, yada yada, bullshit. All right. I'm calling bullshit. And then this just goes back to my first example. They do all this stuff to be in a friendship, but now she only looks at you as a friend. And 9 times out of 10, men are not fucking with females to be fucking friends. I'm just keep it 100%. Like, like any conversation that I could have with a female, I can have with my male friends. You feel me? And they will relate better than any type of female would. You feel me? And to add in retrospect, like maybe I'll say, oh, I can give him advice about, you know what I'm saying, his girl and yada yada shit like that, or how to get girls. Females give terrible advice, absolute terrible advice when it comes to things like that. Yes, I would never ask my female friend what the fuck I should do. You feel me? I would probably consult my male friends that maybe have been in this situation before, because most of y'all just don't give good advice when it comes to stuff like that. So that's why I said it's not beneficial. And then what was that second part that you said of that question? I apologize.
Fuck that. I have so much to pick your brain about because
Like, no,
Go ahead,
because
go
I
ahead.
feel
because
like the way that
honestly,
you're speaking about women is the way that you specifically think about women, which says a lot. No matter how
Nah.
statistical or scientifical or in the
right?
Webster's
Like,
dictionary it
cause
is
But
like
see,
that.
but
let's
see,
forget
wait.
the
But that's the
statistics.
thing.
That's very
As soon as I bring up facts, you feel me, right? Just how you did, right? It gets played off. Y'all start answering questions and shit with y'all feelings. You feel me? Or you just can't
okay.
believe
I'll
that
take it out.
somebody's actually speaking to you like this of this manner. You know what I mean? And that's why it gets not, I don't want to say misconstrued. I want to say not understood about where I'm coming from when I say these things. Like, let me ask both of y'all, right? It don't matter who go first. What do you think? I'm sorry, this shit about to be funny. What do you think y'all offer a man in a friendship?
Exactly what a man can give him, besides all that strong
Right.
manly shit
Like,
and men
I'm not
experiences, because
in
obviously we don't
general.
have dicks.
My bad.
You go first.
Okay. Yeah, she can go first because I want you to elaborate on
Yeah, I want the
exactly what you think
specifics. Yeah, I
men.
want you to
Yeah,
elaborate.
Yeah, go
what
ahead,
you think
Lenny.
man can give
Right.
other men. But go
Well,
ahead.
who's going first, me or you?
Lenny, yeah, go
Uh,
ahead.
oh, okay.
Okay, well, can I speak from my personal experiences, or is that still putting feelings into the situation?
It's kind of putting feelings, but I accept it. Go ahead.
Okay, because I have, well, With the one
This is not to
genuine
be
male
fun.
friend that or the two genuine male friends that I have,
What my
just how
notes
you
saying?
said you can go to your friend and have conversations and they give you advice. Women can do that too. If anything, I feel like you coming to women is better than going to a man because you have a woman's perspective. You know how they think. You know how women maneuver. And for me personally, when it comes to me giving advice to my homeboys, I get them out of situations every single time. So that's why I keep saying it goes back to who you surround yourself with, because the way that you're speaking on women, it's coming from your direct, well, let me not say that because you said you've seen it from other people too, but it sounds like it's coming from your direct interactions with women and you're just projecting that on everybody else. And I don't like that because I don't move like that.
You still didn't
So,
answer the question though.
what was the
Yes, she
question?
did.
What do you
I
Nah,
answered
add?
what
What
she
value
asked.
do you add to the friendship?
yeah.
I
She
just said
did
when it comes
answer,
to the advice
basically
part, because that's
saying,
the part I don't
And
disagree.
basically
I mean, I
just
don't agree with.
you're saying just
Women give
advice.
great advice, just like men do.
You
So just
said
offering advice. That's what you're saying?
well, no,
That's the
not
point I
even
was
the.
trying to make.
Oh, okay, okay.
okay.
That's not
Okay.
all I was saying. You know what, Brandon?
I'm just saying, my bad. Let me step back. Let me step back. Go ahead, talk your shit.
I will let Kayla go so I can get some more points because you just pissed me off, and I'm trying not to be emotional because then that'll further your point, and I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to do that to you.
No, honestly,
I don't
not
want to do
even
that to you.
not even to go into the specifics, but in general, speaking on myself, I'm gonna offer the same thing that my guy friend is offering. I'm not gonna ask him to do anything that I wouldn't do for him, if that makes sense.
Like
As
what
far
though?
as the whole, what'd you say?
Like what though? Like what are the specifics? Like elaborate.
Who are you yelling at? I'm sorry. I feel like you
Hold on,
yelling
hold
at
on,
me,
hold
and
on,
I
hold
ain't
on, hold
even
on. No, no, I
saying
They're
wouldn't.
nothing.
like
Wait, hold on, hold on.
correcting
First of all, hold on, hold on.
He
Calm
me.
down. I
not
wouldn't.
yelling.
I
He not
wouldn't. Hold on.
yelling.
You
He
calm
just
down. We
asking about
getting
Nah,
Because
real.
calm
I'm
specifics.
down. It
real,
What
wouldn't.
exactly
real
did you say?
No,
passionate
hold on.
about
Calm
this.
down. Hold on. Calm
If
down.
my
'Cause it
homeboy
wouldn't.
wants to give me $10 and he needs $10 back, I'm gonna give it to him. If he picks me up from the airport and he needs a ride, I'm gonna do that. That has nothing to do with gender.
Right.
That has to do with you being a good friend and having
Actually, no, that
morals.
has absolutely a lot to do with gender.
Ooh.
What does
Male,
it have to do with
men,
gender? That's the
Oh,
exact same thing.
look. Men are more
no,
willing.
because
Men are when it comes to females, right? I'm not saying man to man. You feel me? I'm talking about a man to female relationship, right? If women like, oh, she be like, oh, like I'm short $200 for rent and stuff like that. I need that. Man gonna get it up off the rip. You feel me? Now this may, and I promise you, I'm not. This may not be you. You feel me? But majority of women, if a nigga was to ask for any type of resources, she's not just willingly gonna give it to him. And then
I agree with
if
that.
if she does give it to him, you feel me? That's always gonna be something to talk about. She gonna think like he's less of a man and all this other shit because he should be making bread and bringing other shit to the friendship besides having to take. You feel me? And this is not even on statistics, right? I've seen this done plenty of times before. Like a female associate that I have, right, be talking about these other niggas like damn this broke ass nigga and all this other shit, like, and I'm talking about from all spectrums, educated women, broke women with fucking buku baby daddies, you feel me, or even just a regular female, like they have a point in contingency with giving up resources for men. You know what I'm saying? And then let me bring up some more examples, right? Or situations, right? We go out, right? Now I'm the protector of the female, right? I'm offering you, which should only be provided towards your either your mom, your sister, or your wife or girlfriend. You feel me? But now I'm having to protect you and stick my neck out for you. You know what I'm saying? If something was to go down, right? Because I'm responsible for you now that you're going out with me. You offer me no type of security. Not saying that I need it, you feel me? But at least when I'm with my boys, right? And say a situation pop up, I'm not gonna get fucking jumped. You know what I'm saying? You can't jump in, you gonna get your ass whooped. Straight point blank like that.
but
And that's
that's
just
not
another
Some
example.
girls can whip people's
that's
asses,
not
but whatever.
necessarily true though, because females can offer
I feel
females
you.
can offer protection in different ways.
What type of protect what
Mace
type of
is a
protection?
thing. If she got the pew pew pew, that's easily the battle's
Like,
won. What are
I'm
you
not
talking
gonna
First
about?
of
cap.
all, most females freeze up when it comes to situation like that. Don't let social media fool you.
No,
Most
I'm
niggas do
not gonna
too.
cap.
Next.
Let's say, not to say this will happen or anything, but let's just say
Mhm.
specifically there's a situation where I feel like I'm lagging. But can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay, let's say there's a situation where it's a guy, right? And
Mm-hmm.
y'all rolling dirty. right?
For sure.
That female, and let's say the female, she hide the drugs or something, or she get taken in for questioning. At that point, she got to think, okay, either I could be a ride or die friend, or I could turn my friend in on some shit. That's a form of protection. Because at that point,
Yeah.
if she want to
Oh,
be
I'm
a
sorry.
good friend, she could stay quiet and not say nothing.
Yeah.
But how many
That's a form of
people? How
protection.
how how many how many females is really gonna do that? I'm sorry. I've been talking to one of my female friends. She said, "Say women." How many women
Thank you, because that was also
are
there. Why do
going?
y'all say
How
female in
many
such a
women are
derogatory
going
way?
to actually sit there and take that charge? Most of them be like, "Hell no, he did." Like, what the fuck? Especially if it's 10 years. I know most niggas will fold under that type of pressure. Let alone,
That's
and this
why
is an
it
actual
just
fact.
depends.
I'm about to go ahead
Oh
and
my
spit an
god.
actual fact to y'all. Most females, no, females, period. Y'all are not designed to be put and deal with a lot of stress and pressure. You feel me? That is a lot of stress that you're talking about, right? Yeah, and y'all just, it's just a fact that y'all uh uh I don't want to say necessarily freeze, but y'all fold or crack under that type of pressure. Like, you start to panic, you feel me? A matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, when when y'all start to panic and get under stress and stuff like that, what's in the man when it comes to like getting hard and shit? What's the fucking shit called?
I don't know.
Like,
Is it
they
Dopamine.
fight
take
or flight?
like females take pills for this shit when they want to be a little more manly. Um, what's the fucking
Testosterone,
word?
nigga?
Yeah, testosterone.
Testosterone.
Yeah, y'all testosterone levels actually rise when y'all under stress. I couldn't think of the fucking word, but yeah, and
That's
that's
okay.
an actual fact, if I'm not mistaken. So I know it sounds good, you feel me? But in reality, fuck no, it's not gonna work. Not at all. Not at all. You
Okay,
talking
I
about
have a
real gutter
question.
bitches. Yes,
What'd you say?
ma'am. I said she's talking about real gutter bitches. That's what the fuck she talking about.
Can you not call them bitches? I know
My
that's
fault,
probably real
women.
pick me. I
Women.
just
I
don't
don't
like
call
that word.
females bitches.
Very
I promise you I
triggering.
don't.
Thank you. Okay, so you were talking
That's what
about when
it's
you go out with
giving.
your associate friend,
Nah, I don't.
huh?
She said that's what it's giving. Nah, I don't call females bitches. Matter of fact, I love females, right? And 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 a lot of females like to point out, a lot of women like to point out, a lot of women like to point out and use the word misogynist. I bet y'all don't even know what misandry mean, do y'all?
I had a question. I was gonna say some rude stuff. I am not mean by any means necessary, but I
No, I don't
don't do
think you mean.
bullshit either. And sometimes that's what it feels like you are saying. So back to
Mm-hmm.
my point. When you go out with your associate friend, why don't, if that's your friend the way you say they are, why don't you want to protect them? Because I feel like that kind of goes both ways. I
Okay.
understand what you're saying. I
See,
will say this. I understand what you're saying as far as like a woman not being able to physically protect the way a man could. I agree because I've never been in a fight. So if my friend were to get punched on, I'm gonna try to, but realistically it might not work. But that doesn't work for everybody. So just don't generalize it
okay.
because some girls can beat niggas up too. But to your point, when you were saying you feel like you have to protect the girl and now that's your responsibility, why wouldn't you want to make sure
Mhm.
your friend's okay? That
Well, see,
that doesn't make any sense to me.
and see, that's the thing, right?
It shouldn't be
It's
obligation. You should
it's
want to do that.
actually you, and that's the thing, right? You would actually want to protect that friend. I'm not saying that you're not going to have a sense of responsibility to protect that friend, but that's where the point of contingency comes from and what I'm speaking of. Um, the fact that you will feel the need to protect that friend is the reason why you should only give that type of protection or them type of feelings uh uh towards your spouse, kids, and siblings, like female siblings. You feel me? And that's why I tell men not to befriend females. You especially not to take on the role of playing in the friend zone just to try to get, you know, um sex.
Yeah.
And because it's just a, in reality it's just a losing battle. You know what I mean?
Okay, I have
And
another question.
I'm not saying there's, well, for some men, there may be perks. Like if he hangs out with you, you might have other fine female friends. He might try to slither his way in that way type shit. Like, there, for men that's scared to walk up to females or take the subtle approach, that may be a benefit for them. But for real men that don't need none of that shit, you feel me? Uh, uh, there's just absolutely no benefit. you know. And then truth be told, when a female gets in a relationship with a man that she really loves, admires, and respects on all count of those, um, she starts talking less to the male friend anyway, right? Because now there's certain boundaries. Now her man don't like certain shit. And before y'all say it's insecurity, no, niggas just know what respect is, and niggas just know what they want and don't want and won't will and won't tolerate. Yeah, will and won't tolerate. And a lot of men don't voice what they will tolerate because they don't think of they don't think in an abundant mindset, they think in a scarcity mindset. And that's the wrong type of mindset to have with women because it's really a numbers game talking to women. If I in all honesty. Majority of them gonna say no. Most of them might say yes. Now, if you're a high tier of man if most women that you meet say yes. So
Wait, hold on, hold on. So let me ask you this then: what do men offer women in a friendship outside of protection? Aaron.
outside of protection, Um, first of all, we're gonna be the ones most likely go out, pay for the shit, you feel me? Man also give great advice, you feel me? It's let me put it like this. It's just an extraction of resources when man can't necessarily extract resources from the women, so to speak.
So you
You know
don't
what I
think women can be of any use in a friendship to a man?
mean? Certain men, no, absolutely not.
What's
And
the
when I
certain
say
man?
it's
That like the
it's just
high
a
value man?
huh?
I said, is the certain man you're speaking on like the high value man or?
It could be of higher value, man. Let me say that. But the man y'all talking about,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say usually scared to talk to women or nothing like that, because that's definitely not the case. It's just their mindset is different, you feel me? And you wouldn't necessarily look to that man to be let's say a candidate for you. You know what I mean? Like most females that get in a friendship with a man, they usually and she don't want him, they usually he's just not a prime candidate for y'all to be friends. Or you it's either that or you like him, right? And that relationship just don't work, so now y'all just friends. Like there's a multitude of reasons why women become friends with males, but it's never not 9 times out of 10 males are not just talking to you to just fucking chop it up with you. You know what I mean?
mm.
Uh, and if you want to test this theory, I say call your male friends, be like, yes, one of them days I'm feeling like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you come over and like you know what I'm saying, we do something. You feel me? Go ahead and say that shit. You know if he your real friend. I swear to God. Because it's so hard I'm gonna keep spitting on these facts. It's so hard for men to get cat nowadays, you know what I'm saying, keep it a little PG. Uh, it's so hard for men to get cat nowadays, uh, that they take on the friendship role instead of just being straight up. That's why I said men act in a scarcity mindset than a abundance mindset. And you always want to have the abundance mindset. You always want to be like, yeah, I'm that nigga type shit.
That's deceitful though. You do realize because they're not speaking on their true intentions, and that's why girls be feeling betrayed or
Why
bamboozled
do you
when
think
the
men
boys
had to
actually
be
try some weird shit.
okay? Why do you think men had to become deceitful? If you don't mind me asking.
Okay, well, if for me, I feel like women do have the choice of yes or no. We're gonna be Brandon. Let's
Come
calm
on,
down.
come on, come on.
Like I was saying, for me, I feel like women do have that choice of yes or no. We're gonna be in a relationship, but I feel like that speaks to the ego. If you can't just take a simple no and move on, you don't have to sit here and lie under false pretenses and try to be the girl's friend just to worm your way into her vagina. There are some girls that are actually okay with casual sex. There are some girls that don't mind you
They're
being
usually
upfront and
hoes.
intentional. You just need to don't say okay. No, I'm correct because I know some girls that do not mind that at all. Literally, all you have to do is find the girl that you want. Now, I can't help it if the girl rejects you, and I'm not speaking on you, but personally, I've seen a lot of guys that go from
Oh, I don't
worshiping
give
a
a fuck.
girl, she respects them. I mean, she rejects them, and all of a sudden, she's a bitch, she's a hoe, she's this and that, just because she said no. When if you could have saved yourself the time and been, hey, I want to do this, that, and the third, and she could have told you no right then and there. You could have kept it a spoon coon. Okay, bye. I'm gonna see you later, and go find your next. I was gonna call them a victim. They're not victims. Find your next target or the next friendship that you want to cultivate in the first place. Like, I understand your point, and I'm not disagreeing. Before, I thought you were speaking bullshit, and although it sounds like bullshit, there are a little bit of truth to what you're saying. But you're not speaking on the man point either.
Oh
Talking
no,
about,
I
oh, why
hold.
would we have to be
I want
deceitful?
you
You
to
shouldn't have to lie to get some vagina.
wait.
That just
I'm a
speaks on your character as a man in the first place. Because a girl, if she
yo.
likes you and if she likes what you stand for, she's gonna do it regardless of how you talk or how you maneuver. Does that make any sense?
Absolutely, and I'm gonna just
Okay.
speak on certain. I'm gonna speak on certain points, right? I absolutely hold men accountable. I absolutely tell them don't play that because now you're playing the wrong game. If you play relationship, now she's accumulating bodies. She's either gonna have kids and shit like that. Like it's just a losing battle. Don't do that. You feel me? And a lot of men still gonna do it, whether I say don't do it or not. It is what it is. Now, speaking on the deceit part, right? Women nowadays, they literally reject niggas just fucking because, you know what I'm saying? And it might be because they get a lot of attention, but that's why females can do that. You feel me? They get a lot of fucking attention, they just reject niggas, right?
Yeah.
So
That's okay though.
niggas
Just like it's y'all's too.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So niggas had to become a little bit more crafty on how they talk and approach women. Because if I came up to you, right, and said, and I asked you,
Mm-hmm.
hey, how you doing? My name is Aaron. I'm sorry, I apologize. What was your name?
Delaney, it's okay.
Delaney. Yeah. Hello, my name is Aaron. How you doing, Delaney?
I'm doing.
I'm trying to fuck. What's up? You not it's not gonna go how the nigga it's not gonna go how the
Okay,
nigga
well,
think it's gonna
obviously,
go.
don't be that blunt. It'd be like, hey, I think you're
Okay, but you
beautiful. I
said
would like
niggas
to.
gotta
It's
be
all the way that you say it. You can't just walk up to a girl
Damn,
and be like,
wait,
hey,
hold
what's up?
on. Now that I'm thinking about what Aaron really said, hold on, damn. Cause it's like,
Do
okay,
girls reject people?
huh?
Nothing. Keep going.
Nah, because I'm like, damn, okay, like, okay. So if you really just come out and say, like, if you honest, 100%, like, just come out straight,
You
like,
have to have
I
some
just want,
manner to it. Don't just obviously go up to somebody and be like, hey, let's go have sex in the bathroom. No. But there are
but
some girls that are down for that though.
even if
so
you
now
do
I've
you're
some
seen
type
talking
of
about
manner, that don't
charisma.
change the fact. Even if you do some type of have some type of manner to
I
that,
don't like
that
that.
don't change the fact. And you know what's crazy about that too? A lot of women, I ain't gonna generalize everyone, but a lot of women will still call us disrespectful for doing the very thing that they wanted us to do, which was be direct. Can you
Exactly.
can you
Oh, what
explain that?
type of
You
female
can
you
be
think I
direct
am
and
and
be
all this other
respectful in the
shit?
same manner. Like you don't have to just
If I'm
ooh.
if I'm okay, okay, what's your definition of? Give me an example of being direct but having manners when you trying to fuck somebody. Give me an
I say
No,
example of
that's
that.
not even having
Lord
manners.
Jesus.
It's
Okay.
having
So
charisma.
you could literally walk up to somebody, pull them to the side to where nobody else can hear the conversation. Because some
Okay,
people do stuff for the crowd, I'll admit, but it goes both sides for both genders. Be
okay.
like, hey, I think you're really attractive. This is that and the third. I'm not looking for a relationship. I just want something fun. Would you be down to have sex or do da 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 da? There's a way that you can say it to where people will be like, oh, okay, that's not for me, or oh, okay, I'm with it.
And a lot of
I've
them,
seen it.
I
That's why I
gotta
keep
call
saying
bullshit.
I promise you, it's on the way you say it.
Yo, I gotta call bullshit, right? Because what you're saying, right? The
Yes.
nigga is gonna get more no's than he might get one yes in the whole year. I'm finding a
Okay,
female like
and
that,
men are
right?
hunters. Y'all are
But
gonna
see
keep going to
now,
the next
we
person to
talking
get a
about. That's what
yes.
I said. That's why I said it's a numbers game, right? Why would we operate in that manner? It's like, okay, would you get on a plane if I told you it has a 98% chance of crashing with a 2% chance of making it? Would you get on that plane?
Would you get on that plane?
Absolutely not. So that's why I'm asking you, would you get on that plane? No, right? So why would men
You just made my decision
operate?
for me. That's crazy. What if I would have
Why
said yes? Then what?
wait, you ready to say it again?
I said, what if I would have said yes? Then what? You have some
You
people that are
crazy as
like
hell.
that.
That's what I said. You a daredevil acting on emotion
Oh.
off the rip. but
That's not even emotion. That just could be what I want to do. There's
but
no
yeah.
going into it.
that's all you. I ain't gonna question your life choices, right?
Thank you.
So why would man operate right
Mhm.
on with a with losing stats. You feel me? Like if I had a chance to get in the jaws easier with finessing females, right? Because even the way you talking about how to talk to a
Finessing.
female, you're really finessing her with your mouth. You feel me? Like when you said that,
No,
you're
you're
really
being upfront. Literally saying
that's
I want
not
something
really
fun and
upfront.
casual and I
That's
want to
not
have sex.
upfront. Is
Yes or no?
us telling you, "Hey, we just trying to fuck for real, for real." That's upfront, right? You
That is
talking, but you want
upfront.
us to no, you want us to dress it up, right? Is which is still a form of
I want you to be
finesse.
respectful. You don't have upfront does not mean disrespectful or rude. And I feel like that's what
Me,
y'all keep spewing out.
wait,
That's what I'm saying. That's not how you talk to a woman in the first place.
me saying I'm just trying to fuck. That's disrespectful.
That comes
I
off as
don't think that's
disrespectful when
disrespectful at
you're
all.
talking to a woman. You are quick to be on some women are emotional. If you know that, you should know how we're gonna take things. So yes, if you want a specific
Exactly.
angle,
You just proved my
if you want
point.
to call it
You
dressing it up, then dressing it up. But you're still
hey,
being direct and being
you
respectful.
just proved my point
Oh my
just
gosh.
now.
Whatever.
You just proved my point
Whatever.
just now. Literally, meaning
Do
man
we feel
can't be
Kayla
direct.
in or no? Sorry.
Huh? Oh no,
Do
you
we
good.
feel Kayla in or no?
Oh yeah, we can feel Kayla in.
Kelly, you
Brandy
good?
Okay,
Hunter.
so long story short, I was basically saying
Yeah.
like girls, well, I'm not gonna speak for all girls, but certain girls like it if you're direct. And they're saying, okay, so if a guy walks up to you and says, hey, I want to fuck, that's being direct, but we'll still take it as disrespectful, which I agree. Yes, we'll still take it as disrespectful. You can be upfront and direct with someone and still be respectful and have manners in the way that you do it. And he's basically saying that that's dressing it up, which I understand. I can see your point, but I don't think you're hearing what I'm saying.
Boy, hold on. Okay, let me
I
ask you. Hold on,
do.
wait. Let me ask you this because Delaney basically said that she feel like it's deceitful if a man wants to fuck, right? But he goes in with the intentions of just being friends with him. Like he dresses up like he's just trying to be friends with him, right? Okay, so Delaney, let me ask you something.
Oh gosh, okay.
So if you was interested in somebody, right? Would you want to be their friend first?
See, and this is why I'm probably not the advocate to talk about relationships. I
Ooh,
normally jump full
ooh.
throttle. That's me. I don't be somebody's friend first,
That's
but I
most
also don't
women.
have successful situations. So we were the wrong. I'm the wrong person to ask. Damn it. But no,
Okay.
typically no, I don't want to be their friend
I,
first. I could get to know them as I'm talking to them and going on dates and that and the third, and that's
mhm.
how friendship starts too. But once again, I know that we have the mutual sexual activity or mutual infatuation with each other. Like I know that we're gonna end up in a
Right.
relationship. It's not just on a platonic thing. Does that make sense?
Because okay, this is why I
No.
asked you. Hold on, this is why I
Yes
asked
or
you
no?
because this that do make sense. That do make sense. But
Okay,
this
thank
is
you.
why
Because
I
I was
asked
like,
you.
But that just proved my point in the
Wait,
start of this.
hold on,
What
Aaron,
you just said.
hold on. No,
Aaron,
hold on, hold on, hold
wait,
on,
you did that?
hold on.
I'm not sick of him.
Because this is what I mean when I said, damn, I kind of see what Aaron's saying. It's because okay, so if we just come out right and we just say we just want to fuck, whatever, right? Y'all deny us, whatever, boom, right?
Don't say it like that.
So what it I'm not literally saying it
I'm
like
just
that
saying,
verb.
normally you say it, speak to people.
Okay, let me rephrase it. I'm not saying that
No, I
verbatim. I'm
get what you're
saying
saying. I get
generally.
what you're
Yes,
saying. I'm
generally.
giving you a hard
Okay.
time.
Okay, then wait. So if we do that, right, we get denied, whatever, boom, right? Okay, so then we try to the approach of like, okay, boom, okay, maybe let me just be her friend first. Then maybe if she get to know me first, maybe she'll see I'm the type of guy she might actually want to deal with. Then maybe it'll go somewhere. But you feel like no matter what, if we want to fuck in the beginning, but we
It's
dress it up like we want to be
direct.
friends, you still feel like that's deceitful.
I still feel. Wait, say it again. I'm sorry.
If we're trying to be with you, like on that type of
Yes.
level, past friendship,
Yes. Yes.
but initially we just try to be friends, even though we know that that's inevitably what we want. You feel like that's deceitful.
Ooh. I still want to say yes because you know the end goal that
Oh
you're
my
trying to
God,
reach, but you
Van
didn't
is
tell the
spitting
girl.
all
What
over
if
my.
the girl has no intentions of trying to talk to you in that way and she genuinely wants a friend? Whole time you're looking at a different end result. That's what I consider deceitful because now she thinks she got a real friend. Whole time you trying to make her a girlfriend, wife, or side chick. Let
Wait,
people
wait, wait.
know.
Females play them type of games every day.
So if I'm physically
I'm not
attracted to
saying we
you,
don't do that, but we
so if
do
I'm
it on
physically attracted to someone, I should let them know from the jump.
I my yes, from my perspective and opinion, yes, but I
Uh,
don't speak for every girl. That's just me though. That's
I
just
gotta
me.
be honest with you. That is a losing battle for any men.
I
You feel
disagree
me?
with that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Like that is definitely a losing battle. Like she
It's
gonna be
fun
like,
for me
damn, that's
though.
the only reason you approach me. You feel me? Like even if you dress it up, she gonna be like, damn, that's the only reason you approach me. And even see,
That
this
is
is
the
the
only
thing.
reason you approach the
Wait,
girl.
but this is
Literally,
the
you want to have
thing.
sex with her.
And your
This is
passion,
the thing, right?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so this is the thing, right? So
Mhm.
I just wanna paint a preface, you feel me? Before I continue. First things first, right? Females hold the gate key to sex, men
Mhm.
hold the gate key to relationships, right? So if all we want is sex and y'all want a relationship, right? It's a battle between who can get who what out of who first. That's literally what it is. You feel me? So if I'm coming up to you and saying I just want to have sex, well, that's a terrible battle plan in this war that's going on between the two opposite genders,
Yes.
right? Because it is a war. If I'm being honest with you,
Wait, wait,
it
wait. Who's
definitely
winning
is,
though?
and
If
that
it's a
might
war,
turn
who's
into a
winning?
relationship. Say it again.
If it's a war, who's winning? I'm interested.
Oh,
Who do y'all think is
women
winning
are
right now?
absolutely wrecking the floor with niggas, right? And I want to,
Oh,
and I want to say it's because of social media. Now there's Instagram, right? Yeah, females have more access to men around the world than they ever had before. A female, well, I was about to say a bitch. A female can
uh-huh.
message Usher, right? And if she's bad enough, he gonna reply. Or Chris Brown or Drake or anything like that. Now that she got that, hypergamy is a real thing. Y'all know what hypergamy means?
No, go ahead and tell me.
Okay, so basically hypergamy means that now that she feels like she deserves a certain status of man now that she's had a certain status of man, right? So like she deserves like a man with a lot of money, like her standards shoot way the fuck up, right? And that's yes, ma'am.
Thank you for calling on me. I could say the same for men though, because I've seen a lot of men shoot well beyond their reach, and they still feel like they deserve that. So why can't a woman have that? Don't y'all consider that self love, or no?
No, no. Man. So it it depends on what you're talking about, right?
Or excuse me,
Um,
knowing your worth, not self love.
um,
My bad.
what do you consider men shooting way above their league? Like
I've
what it?
seen men
Why do
shoot
you
and
think?
be in DMs, the same celebrities DMs you were just talking about. Well,
Yeah.
not
But
actually, but
my
people shoot at Kim Kardashian, think they can pull, or think they can pull
but,
her, and then when you say something to a man, all of a sudden it's, oh no, you trying to knock me down, niggas ain't shit, or you
no,
try to
no.
basically tear a man
I'm
down, and that's
saying
not
like
it. But
Yeah.
when we
I'm
do it, we're
saying
not
like
allowed to
oh,
reach
okay.
for the
Yeah.
stars too.
No. When I ask that question, like
Mm.
what attributes are you conflating it to, right? Are we talking about looks, money, status? Like what? Why do you think somebody's out of somebody's league? Like a female's out
Well,
of the
then
male's
they're
league?
gonna cancel me. They are for sure gonna cancel me. But let's start where it all starts. Attractiveness and looks. That's what gets you in the door. Somebody's gonna be attracted to you. They're obviously gonna shoot their shot. But I'm saying some men, like you just said, if a girl goes and she DMs Usher and he responds back to her, of course she's like, okay, I can pull this caliber of a man. That's what I deserve. Men do the exact same thing. Only men don't get the same response. But because we don't respond the same way a man would, now we're the ones at fault.
And how you want to know a secret, right?
Okay.
Women don't look at the uh women don't have the same attractiveness like what they're attracted to as men, right? So you can be ugly, but if you can dress, have money, and all this other extra shit, you're in the
Mm-hmm.
fucking door. I
Fact.
just want to let you know that right
Well,
now,
then I
right?
talk for myself. Then I am only speaking for me
When
because
you talk,
Okay,
you
if you're
saying
not
about
cute,
women?
you're not getting a DM from me ever.
but that's you. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
If
Let me speak for me from now
Yeah, I was
on.
about to say like men can supplement where they're lacking with
Mm-hmm.
anything, right? So and us men, right? We don't give a fuck what y'all got going on. If you look good, you feel me? You getting a fucking DM, right?
Uh,
So
well,
Brandon, don't do that. Don't do
No,
that.
yeah, because what
if
you
you
just
talking
said.
about just the DM process, okay, yeah, okay, for sure.
Yeah, I'm talking about DM process. I'm not talking about cuffing, right?
Okay,
Because
fair.
yeah, I'm talking about DM
Okay,
process, right?
okay,
With the intention to have sex. You feel me?
okay,
Um,
agreed.
So if you look good, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all a man is looking for. So that's why I wanted to put in perspective. Like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, it's not the same thing as you said, right? And more women have. If you look at a man's DM and you look at a female's DM, you're gonna see a bunch of ignored niggas, right, in a female's DM, and you gonna see a lot of fucking sent messages or sent DMs in the nigga shit,
Yeah.
right? And
Okay.
and that's honestly why you probably have like this mindset that you do. You feel me? How you feel like man is finessing and stuff like that. But I just want to tell you, every action that a man has taken to get to a female, right, whether you agree with it or not, is a reaction based off females, right? I just want you to know, females have literally closed the gap on men when it comes to fucking recently, and we've held the lead by a lot since the beginning of time, and y'all closed that shit in a year. Make that fucking make sense.
Where do
Make
you get
that
all your
make fucking
information from?
sense. Huh?
Yeah, where you
I
get your
genuinely
information
wanna
Oh,
know
they
from?
where
You
check
you
can
fact.
get
Oh,
your
you
they
can
fact
actually
checking.
information from.
I can
genuinely
actually
want
no,
to
I
know.
can send you these facts for sure. I can
No,
send you
I'm
Rob.
not trying to be funny. I really want to know because you were so confident behind your words. I just have to see the proof.
Like the
Yes, ma'am. I would
statistics
definitely.
ain't statisticking.
Caitlin, you take over. He got my head on a swivel because
Yo, that's crazy. I'm
what?
telling you, this is all information that you can look up on the census. Dead ass.
I don't.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this because I got a list of double standards that I
Cause
wanted
if
to. Go ahead.
cause I was about to say, cause if I try to counter interact anything he say, it's gonna be based off of like personal,
Exactly. So we already
personal
lost. You
examples,
speaking
like
general
because
facts, me speaking
I'm
off
not,
experiences.
I don't care what he say. I'm not putting myself in that circle of females that he talking about,
Yeah.
cause
I'm not
I
either
know
because we
the
don't do that
value,
shit. What?
cause I know the value I bring to a friendship or any kind of
Yeah.
relationship. So
Wait,
yeah,
wait, wait, wait,
he could
wait, wait,
say
wait, wait. I got
He's
majority.
laughing, but that's how you made it seem like we don't. We just
no, no.
different.
I gotta ask. I gotta ask both of you. Brandon,
What?
please let me do this.
Okay, go
This is
ahead.
gonna
Go
be
ahead. Go
easy.
ahead. Go ahead.
What do both of y'all honestly
Don't piss
think?
me off.
He's
what
laughing.
do both of y'all honestly bring to the table when it comes to either friendship or relationship? Please
Like, you
tell
know
me.
what?
I don't like that
I'm
question.
gonna give you an example of a couple of examples. I'm the
Please.
type of friend. I'm the type of friend. If my homeboy needs to go to the airport at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna take him. If a friend of mine need any type of money, if I have it, I'm going to send it to him.
Facts.
Mhm.
Kayla done helped me
If
out before. No bullshit. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, like I'm that
Oh
type of
no, I don't.
friend.
I
Like
don't.
it's been situations where homeboys of mine has had to stay with me because they ain't have nowhere to lay their head.
You a real
If
ass friend.
if I recently helped a friend move into his apartment and he ain't have none of his homeboys pull up. He had his homegirls help him move into his apartment. So that shit, yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and say some females don't, because you're right. Some female, there are females out there who
most,
aren't able
most.
to bring as much
He said
value,
most.
that aren't able to bring as much value as the guy friend. But no,
Don't make it
there's
seem
Absolutely.
like we
females,
don't do nothing.
there's
Period.
females
Though.
out there, me, who will go just as hard for their male friends as their male friends go for them.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
what
I
I'm
will
saying.
say you are an exception, just like my friend Darian. She's an exception to that rule. But I got to be honest with you, exceptions don't make the rule. You feel me? That's why. But y'all probably never heard these stats ever in y'all life, or somebody speak like this ever in your life. So it's probably of a shock. You feel me? But these are uncomfortable truths that men face every day. Dead ass. It
I have a
really is.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you single?
No.
Okay, I was like, please tell me you're in a relationship saying all this, because I was gonna be very upset if
Absolutely. I
you
mean,
were single saying all
even,
this shit.
even, even, right?
Yeah.
Even if I was single, right, I would
Mhm.
operate with the same mindset, right? Because I honestly believe in these uncomfortable truths, which are actually true. You know what I mean? It's just better to act and move that way than
Mhm.
to be a fucking simp and get played with. You feel me? Um, and that's why I encourage
What
all
makes
men
a
to
boy a
better
simp?
themselves and stuff like that. Huh?
What makes a man a simp?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Um,
Lord.
Giving up his resources without getting anything in fucking return or expecting to get something, and she's literally not interested. You feel me? And she's just accepting, taking, and you just giving your all to try to get this woman. You know what I'm saying? So when like say if you want to, like a female say, if you want to talk to me, you got to pay my rent. Bitch, what? Like, yeah, I gotta use like the B word on that one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely, I gotta use like, bro, what? You talking crazy? But there's niggas out there that would do that shit, and that's why I'm
So,
going to back to hypergamy, right? Because now that she's had one man do that, now she thinks she deserves that because one simp ass, lame ass, bitch ass nigga done did that shit. You feel me? Niggas like that, and I want to go. Hey, I want to say this in a fucking camera. You rich bitch simp motherfuckers is ruining the game for all us real niggas. Get the fuck on with that shit. You heard me? I'm sick of that simp ass shit, bro. I can't stand a no simping ass nigga, bro, because they literally ruin the game for everybody else. Now most women think they deserve that when they, quite frankly, if I'm being real, don't deserve that.
I was sitting home.
No rebuttal to that.
I'm not saying nothing because it's not nice.
I don't know. In general, I just feel like it depends on the people in the relationships and in the friendships. Because if you're not able to reciprocate that energy, whether you a male or a female, then maybe y'all don't need to be friends, or maybe y'all don't need to be together. Like, move accordingly.
See, in theory, that sounds real good. You feel
Yeah.
me? In theory, it sounds real good. But that's just not how the world works. That's just not how the world works. I guarantee you probably got some friends who you think you just genuine friends with that probably want to bust you down right now. Off
It's
the rip.
crazy.
And you never
That
know.
shit is
And
insane.
you would
Like,
never know. You would never know until you make the first move. I promise you.
I agree with that.
Why though?
Ever,
I agree with
ever in
that.
your life.
But why is that
You
always
feel
in
me?
the back pocket?
Like let
Because
me
I
let
know
me point
girls who have never thought of that with their guy friends, but it's seeming like every man that I've ever talked to, as far as on a friend level, they've tried something, or like you're saying, they want to bust you down, but being quiet.
But
Why
he
is that
didn't
in the
say
back of y'all's
all.
head? Say it again.
Yeah, I didn't say all.
He said some
You
of her.
feel me?
He didn't say all. He said some.
I didn't say all. I said some of her.
Excuse
You
me,
feel me?
some.
Probably, probably,
Answer the
probably
question
majority
because
of
it
them,
still
if I'm being honest
stands.
with you.
So you don't think that it's some guys that you've, at least from your perspective, you thought that you've had genuine friendships with him over the course of your lifetime, and he wanted to fuck and never told you? You don't think that's ever happened with you?
No, they tell me up front. They
Hell
tell
no,
me
I'm
no!
up
not
I
front.
ain't
gonna
I
gonna.
cap.
call
Look,
fucking
I'm
cap.
not gonna cap.
Hell
Look,
no.
Told me.
wait. I'm not gonna cap. I see what she's saying, because eventually you're gonna
They
end up
don't let it
having
be
that
known.
conversation. Like,
No,
eventually
you're
it's
not.
gonna come out.
I'm
Like,
telling you. Yeah, I've
it
had the
don't just
conversation.
go
Yes.
it don't just go unsaid like
Wait,
forever.
wait,
Like,
wait, 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 wait,
eventually
wait, wait,
that
wait.
shit comes out.
How long before these conversations
I'm
actually
about to
happen?
say even if it ain't happened yet, or fam, I ain't
But
gonna
And we
lie.
talking
y'all
years.
are
Niggas
saying
will be in the friend zone for
For
years. And I
years,
mean
fam,
absolutely
years.
years for
right,
the right moment to
but
have that conversation.
y'all was making it a point to say that for some it never comes out.
No, for some
Eventually,
it don't come.
no. Eventually, even if it's years, it
They gonna say
will come out.
something.
It's gonna
They
it's
gonna let
gonna
you
come to the
know.
light some kind of way.
I don't know.
Nah,
I
I
don't
gotta be
know.
honest with
I
you.
don't
Double
know.
I'm
standards,
telling you,
Lord.
that's not how it works. Look.
Like, even
I
if
give
it was
myself.
even if it accidentally came out, that
Yeah.
shit is gonna come out.
I give you an example about me, right? It was this freshman year of college, right? This fine little John, you feel me? Like bad in the bitch, okay?
Yeah.
Um
Yes, sir.
she so she, you know what I'm saying? I played the friend role, know what I mean? When I really, you feel me, wanted to talk to her because she was bad and shit like that. Basically thing I didn't have a chance to, I assumed the friend role, which most men do, you feel me? Truth be told, I could have locked that down. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation where she was like, yeah, you definitely had a chance. Like, I definitely could have locked that down, you feel me? But I just didn't because I assumed that friend role. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now it's too late, but that's and that's and that's why I say nah, don't do that shit, you feel me? Because you really might have a chance with her. And we was friends for years. I'm talking about 5 years before we even had that conversation. And the only reason I had that conversation is because she not down here no more. She like in a whole nother state. You feel me? So it's like I said, it's a losing battle. What y'all saying definitely sounds good in theory, just doesn't work. Just doesn't work. You feel me? At all. Not even a little
I
bit.
ain't gonna. You can't tell me otherwise. It's some reality to some of that shit.
What you mean?
It's not all just in theory.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
like
no, that's
it's
definitely
personal
different.
Like it
experiences
really
that's
does happen.
Like,
Okay, I'm
like
not
some
okay.
just like even if it is through personal experience, some of that stuff ain't just
Okay, yeah,
through
I'm not
theory. Like,
I'm not disregarding none of y'all personal, you know what I'm saying, experience, personal feelings, or nothing like that. What I am gonna tell y'all, don't try that shit anywhere else
okay. Let me
because
let me
it's
ask
not
you let me
gonna
ask y'all
work.
this. Hold on, let me ask y'all this because Aaron, you mentioned you are in a relationship, which is a perfect segue.
I mean,
So
it's like he
okay,
talking
well
to
you
me.
okay, you in a situation, whatever the
Yeah,
outcome, right? Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Oh,
So look, because we talked about this on the episode, me, you, Foreman,
Not
and
you
Shay,
said,
right? We talked about maintaining close relationships with the opposite sex while you in a relationship, right? You stated that you felt like you said, men can't be friends with women, especially when y'all are in a relationship. So
mm-hmm.
what do y'all think about that?
I do think there are certain boundaries that need to be put in place, but at the same token, you should be able to maintain that friendship that you had before you got into a relationship. I don't think you should just exit that out. That doesn't make sense to me. On the opposite sex, excuse me, that doesn't make any sense.
Kayla?
Caleb.
I honestly, what she was saying, like it all comes down to trust and boundaries. Like, I don't agree with telling your spouse that they can't be friends with somebody or they have to end a relationship that was in their life before you even came into their
Right.
life.
Why?
Good question.
Look, I'm like, wait, hold on. Let me get my thoughts together.
Look,
You
wait,
said why we
hold
can't.
on, wait a
Well,
minute.
I just feel like
Go,
that's a sense of
go ahead.
entitlement for me. Like, I would feel some type of way if the guy that I want to be in a relationship with is like, you have to cut all your friends off. For what though? They're not harming our relationship. They're not hindering our relationship. I'm still the same person I am when I'm with you, and we are still the same friends that have the same boundaries. Obviously, I'm not going to be showing my ass around this man. I'm not giving you any need to feel. I don't even want to say insecure because you'll be like, you just proved my point. But I'm not giving you a reason to doubt the fact that this friendship can somehow harm our relationship. I don't understand that. I don't
Because
see
at
Okay.
that
what
point,
eliminating people does for you.
No,
I feel like it
don't
just
respond to what she said. No, answer the question. Why? Why do you feel the way you feel?
Yeah, why?
why I feel like
Why do
what
y'all
was
feel
it?
like
Why
y'all
I feel like
why do y'all
Why?
feel like y'all can't or not can't, but shouldn't sever those ties with whoever y'all was friends with before? Now that you're in a relationship, why do y'all feel like that?
because I just feel like why would you at that point if you're telling the person that you're with that they can't have these friends or they can't be around these people, it's giving very much a sense of like not
It's
even
like
insecurity like Laney said. It's like control or
Mhm.
a sense of
Okay.
possession. Like
I'm
when I
glad
say
you said that. I'm glad you
am
fucking
I
said
your
that.
piece of like am I your piece of property or am I your
Absolutely.
partner?
Absolutely.
No. Am I
do
your
not
piece
piss
of
me off.
property or
Hell.
am I your partner?
Yo,
Like,
absolutely, right? So this is first of all, let me answer the point, you know what I'm saying, to why y'all said why. You feel me? I wanna go ahead and talk on those points, right? Before I go to absolutely why you are property, right? First thing
Huh.
so we can
first
call
thing
wait. Before you get into
Hold
your
on, hold
point,
on,
so
hold
you
on, hold on,
said
hold on,
us
hold on,
as
hold on.
females, we can call y'all property?
No, because it don't work like that. But I get
They
to
gonna be like,
explain it
well, I'm
like
the
that.
owner. What
I
you
get to
mean?
explain it.
Like they
I get
look.
to
I feel
explain
like
it.
they look at us as objects. We are not actual human beings
No, no, no. I don't
to
want
certain men.
y'all to
Y'all look at
say
us as property or trophies because that's
no,
ridiculous.
no, no.
That shit is
Niggas don't think of
insane. You're
you.
saying no.
Niggas,
I've
niggas
had a
don't
certain
think of you.
experience. I'm speaking from
Nah,
my truth.
niggas don't think
Yes.
of you as no trophy. I hate when females be like, oh, like I'm his trophy or his sports card. You know what I'm saying? Female shit like
Niggas
that.
do.
I
No,
need you
no.
to
It might not
explain
be you,
But
but
let
yourself.
that
me,
Yeah,
yes,
happens.
I
yeah, yeah.
will explain.
I want him to explain because I'm gonna chime in on this shit too. I want to hear this
Yeah,
shit.
I'm going to explain. I am going to explain. Now, the first things first. The reason why I have to disagree with both of y'all reasonings or why y'all think y'all should keep a friend is mainly because men don't respect boundaries when it that were set in place, if I'm being honest with you. And it comes back to them playing the best friend role, right? As soon as y'all get into an argument, you feel me, a bad argument, right, with your significant other, now he feels like he can worm his way into that, you feel me? Hence why certain conversations do come into play. You feel me? Now he thinks you're at a vulnerable state. There's a reason why uh um uh in the workspace, right? When a female going through some and somebody of a high status power or something like that, it's frowned upon talking to her at that moment because, or like she's going to, I want to say like a pastor or something like that, you know what I'm saying? That's clearly not as holy as he think he is. And he starts talking to her, he get in there because she's mourning, and now they sleeping together and other stuff, right? Because she was in that mindset or that mind frame, right? Which would never have happened if she wasn't hurt, right? So that's why. And even if you do set up boundaries, niggas would hit you, you know what I'm saying? Like, see if y'all still on that type shit. Like, it's just a losing battle, right?
Okay,
And
but why do
and
men do that though? If they're
why do
supposed to
men
be
do
your
what?
friend and have a certain amount of respect for you, why would they cross those boundaries to begin with?
No, he has respect for you. He don't have respect for that nigga. I want you
But
to
him,
I
but
want you
but him having respect for her is having respect for her nigga.
Respect for my relationship.
I gotta be
Right.
honest with you. I gotta be honest with you, right? So if he has respect for her, right, there's certain things that he would tell her that he don't like, right? And she would try to respect that, but she can't stop that nigga from doing like messaging her and stuff like that. Like say, like, oh, I don't want him messaging you certain times of night. She tell him that. He's still gonna call to, text to check up on her and shit like that. You feel me? Despite what the hell I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Now she feels like she has to be sneaky. You feel me? Which is, and if she's either A, not gonna text back, or B, try to be sneaky about it, which is a losing relationship off the rip. You feel me? So that's why I said, yeah, it's just a losing battle. Like, to just keep them friends, just eliminate that altogether, right? And another reason I'm saying that is, like, now you should be relying upon me. Like, let me be that provider. Let me be the person that you even go talk to. Why the fuck do you need a male friend now? You know what I mean? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, because everything that he can give you as a male counterpart, I should be able to give you in any type of relationship. You know what I'm saying, that we have with each other. And that's how I see relationships, at least, right? Why the fuck do you need another male counterpart? You feel me? And now, back to when I said you absolutely not technically his property, but basically, like, you know what I'm saying, for the relationship to work, that's definitely how you want to think about it. Like how my man sees you, because a real nigga, right? He if he said he don't like something, or not even, he won't even tell you he don't like it. First of all, he gonna put you in the sex only category if you violate any of these rules anyway. You feel me? Like, say you're not willing to get rid of your male counterpart, right? Or your best friend or friend, period, right? Well, I mean, he's just not going to take you serious, if I'm being honest with you. And that's a man acting in an abundance mindset. And you will never know he's not taking you serious. I guarantee you will never know. You think y'all have a good relationship and stuff like that, but you'll never know that he's not taking you serious. And I know I detoured off of why I believe that you should be considered, not considered property. Don't no, not considered property. But why you should think in that mindset, because if he's doing everything for you, right? You should not be arguing with him, or when he asks you to do like certain things, or you feel like he's controlling. No, he's just in control of his relationship, what he wants, how he views his females, and it's either you get with the program or you get the fuck up out of here. You feel me? And I honestly think that's what every man this is about to be funny. I'm about to see y'all faces when I say this shit. That's how I think, that's how I believe every man should think. And because he is the prize, not the women. He is the prize. And when you think
Hold on,
like that,
hold
you
on,
just
hold on, hold on,
tolerate
hold on,
fucking.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I know I said a lot
Hold on,
there.
hold on, because you just said a mouthful. I want to get
I
day
did.
reactions to this shit. I wanna know what y'all think about this.
Which part?
I,
'Cause what the
yeah,
fuck?
I'm baffled. Like, I
Oh
said,
I'm
shit.
not gonna sit here and say what you're saying is incorrect, because I do believe from your perspective that it's true. But at the same token, that what
Your whole idea
This
of
is just being
females
triggering, I'm
being
not gonna cap.
property is just
No.
See, I don't want
I
y'all
don't-
to. I don't want y'all to take it
that's
out of perspective when I say property. Y'all not literally property. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But if you love, admire, and respect your man like you think you do, you feel me? You would sort of kind of act in the aspect of like his property. Like you not gonna do things out of the spectrum of what he wants. Yeah, you're still your own person, but you can be your own person and reside in his for lack of a better term, world. You feel me? Like you want to do stuff for him. You get happy doing what he asks you to do. You feel me? That's where and raising a family, so to speak. That's where women derive their happiness from, not from being no boss female, being argumentative and stuff like that. Like that's just not a happy relationship. You know what I mean?
So you
So
think the man should be territorial, basically?
absolutely, absolutely territorial. And men are territorial. That's why we don't put up with that friend bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because men are
no.
absolutely
Okay, so
territorial.
answer this, because you said you got a girlfriend or you talking to somebody or whatever, right? And then you also mentioned you had a best friend. I don't know if
Absolutely.
it was right. Okay, so if
And
you
they
got
both
with
are
this
friends, by the
girl,
way.
you said what?
They are friends, by the way.
Okay, but let's say you was put in a situation where your girl no longer wanted you to be friends with your best friend. Then what?
Well, that's the thing. My best friend is also like my female best friend is also friends with my brother. I mean, not friends with my brother, in a relationship with basically like he's my brother type shit. You feel me? So there was already boundaries put in place to like I don't text her no more. I don't call her on the phone anymore. You feel me? Unless it's to get in touch with him. Like certain things, like we still have the title best friend, but in reality, we're not best friends. And it's because I respect my boy Willie. You feel me? If it was
That's still
anybody
not
else,
answering the question, though.
what?
What
Okay,
if
what exactly is the
your
question?
girl wanted you to stop talking to her altogether, completely? What would you do?
It should be
Well,
as
this is
simple as
not.
she's not my girl or she's not my friend no more. Because that's what you were saying beforehand that women should do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right or
no,
wrong.
it's definitely different. I'm not on her program. She's on my program. What the fuck?
No.
So basically,
Nah, that's
It's
you're the
What the
giving.
person
fuck?
that's supposed to
It's
lead. Well,
giving
that is true.
you.
But I don't
It's
know. It
giving
takes two to have a
male
relationship.
chauvinist.
It's not all on you to make the decision.
You said I'm a male
It sounds like
misogynist.
what's that shit called?
I said it's giving male
A
chauvinist,
tyrancy. Like you're a fucking tyrant in the
misogynistic.
relationship running
You
shit.
said
Yeah,
a
no.
tyrant.
That's what it
And you
sounds like. Like
absolutely fucking
you're
right.
not
She
allowing her
has
to make her decisions either. It sounds
no.
like you're
First of
her
all,
father
he
and that
has.
It's
what
giving
you say
selfish.
goes or what I say
It's
goes.
giving
No.
No, I'm
selfish.
not absolutely selfish. Look,
It's giving
she can voice her
selfish.
It
opinion.
is.
Wait.
She
She
can't do
can
something, but he can.
She
What
can
the
voice
fuck?
her opinion, right? She can voice her opinion. I'll take her opinion into consideration and then decide what I want to do coming from there.
It's giving
What
selfish.
the fuck?
You're
Nah,
not
that's
her.
not okay
You're
though.
not her
That's basically
dad.
taking her damn choices away from her, and
You
you're
said I'm not her
giving her
dad.
say so. That's not a
You're
relationship.
not her
Okay,
That's the way a
I'm
dad.
glad you
relationship
said that.
goes.
I'm glad you said I'm not her dad,
That's
right?
not the way.
So in marriage, right, what was it considered back in tradition? The dad was giving his daughter away. So in theory, I am her fucking dad if he's giving her away in marriage. You feel me? Now I assume the roles that her dad, you know what I'm saying, had was doing before she got married. But now I have them roles. So I'm technically kind of her fucking dad.
But I thought you don't go by theory. I thought you go by logistics.
Facts.
No. I'm putting it in perspective. That's not
You
fucking
just
theory.
say whatever sounds good in the
No,
moment. I ain't
you
convinced. And you
like
Yo,
made you dress it up.
am I not
You're
putting?
smart
I
at
am
that
trying to
shit.
put
You're
it.
good at what
I
you
am trying to put it
no.
into perspective
You
for
are
y'all.
very good,
That's the
but you're
reason I
also
even use
wrong.
that example. But that's a fact. In marriage, the father gives the daughter away to the husband. That's what the whole ceremony
But
is about.
that
You
don't
feel
make
me?
that
So
nigga her
technically, I
father.
am the dad,
No, that's
especially if
not
I'm
what that
assuming those
means.
roles.
That's not what that
But the way
means.
you're saying it comes off as if she basically has no say so. That's not the case.
Oh
I
no, she
understand a man is
absolutely has to
supposed to
say so.
lead.
Look,
I
I
get that.
No,
I
don't want
no,
understand a woman is
No,
supposed
no.
to
His
lead something. That
doesn't. No,
doesn't
she
make
perspective. No,
doesn't.
Yes,
sense.
no,
she
no.
does.
But you're
No,
not
no.
Yes,
just
she does.
saying
His
it for the sake of the
perspective.
final
Look,
say so and that's it. You're not gonna
no,
talk to me like
look,
that.
no.
Because I make
Look,
shit
His
run just like you do.
wait. Hold on, Kayla, hold on. What?
Look.
Your name is Delilah, right?
Delaney.
Oh, baby.
Delaney.
Get me off
I
this shit.
apologize. I apologize. I'm bad with names. I'm bad with everybody's names.
You can call
Delaney.
me Lainey.
Okay, Laney, right?
Yes.
Talk to you like how? You feel
You're
me?
talking to the way that you speak is really condescending in my opinion, and I'm sorry if I
Mm.
seem like really emotional. That's a very triggering
Yeah.
moment for me.
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Very triggering. So having this conversation is so hard. But you have a very condescending tone, like, okay, like, cool, you can sit here and tell me this, but I already know what I'm gonna do. The way that you're coming off is as if what the girl says, like, you basically make the relationship because you're the man of it. That's not how that goes.
Yeah.
Like I was saying before, I get the man is supposed to be a leader, and I understand the woman's position is supposed to be submissive and trust her man enough to lead. I understand that wholeheartedly. But it takes two to have a relationship. Just like the woman has her part in the home, the man does too. So you sitting here basically saying, like, I have the end all be all, say, like, basically fuck whatever she got going on. That's not correct, in my opinion. If that's how you
Okay.
control your relationship and conduct it, then that's fine. But don't sit
Okay.
here and try to
Okay.
make
I
that
think.
seem as if
I
your
think.
word is Bible, because that ain't it for me. Hell
Yeah.
no.
No. So
No,
I
my man
think.
will never be able to say what you just said. I'm sorry.
I
He
think.
might be able
I
to say
think.
that shit, but it'll never come out his mouth.
I think you're misunderstanding something, right? When I honestly, truthfully take her opinion into consideration, right? But I also do what I believe to be best for the relationship, and if you're in a relationship with me, well, you trust me to make those decisions regardless, right? You trust me
Wait,
to
hold on.
make.
Wait, hold on, Aaron. I don't mean to cut you off. Delaney, how
Go
much
ahead.
more time you got? Because it's pushing.
I got till
Yo,
7.
Okay, but
you got.
all right, you good. My bad. Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
gotta start getting ready too. I gotta go to my aunt's house, but
Okay.
yeah. So I honestly take those what she
Sorry,
says
excuse
into
me.
consideration. But if you're with me, right, say we're courting, you were dating and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe men should court for a year. So in that whole year that we're courting, there's no title or nothing. You would see the qualities that I exude already. You feel me? You're gonna make your decision off of that. So we're speaking in relationship terms already, but how I'm speaking now is how you would honestly see me throughout the year. And I'm not saying me anyway. I'm just saying somebody that thinks like this and stuff like that. You would see these qualities exuded. You feel me? So why, if you know a man is like this, you feel me? Which these are qualities women fall in love with, believe it or not. If you see your man is like this already, or not even your man, or somebody's like this already in the courtship, and you continue to get into a relationship with that said man, well, you already agreed to uh, um have certain privileges that you would have while you were single already taken away. You already trust him to make decisions. You
That I
feel me?
agree with.
Those type of decisions already. If y'all made it to a relationship, you know what
Yeah.
I mean. So saying he's not going to talk to you like that, well, to be frank, that's just not a relationship you would be in. You feel me? But I honestly do believe that if there was a man that you truly love, admire, respect, and wouldn't want to rub the wrong way, yes, you would voice your opinion. Yes, he would talk to you about said opinion. You feel me? But you would also trust him to make the right decision, so to speak. You would basically go with any decision that he deems fit because you trust to follow him. You
Okay, can
understand?
I interject? So, like you said, I misunderstood you before. You misunderstood me. I understand where you're coming from. I'm saying the way that you
Mhm.
just explained it was as if the girl's opinion is null and void.
Oh
Does
no,
that make
absolutely
any
not.
sense? That's why I'm saying no, I'm not going to be in a relationship where basically my opinion doesn't matter. That's how you
Okay.
presented it
Yeah, I
off. And
understand.
that's why
I understand.
okay, we're good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
the
yeah,
way
yeah.
you was explaining
Because I
it
was like, that's a
before,
tyrant at that point.
the way you was
No, so
explaining it before, it sounded like you was on some, yeah, she can have an opinion, but if
But
I
I'm not
don't
going to
agree,
care.
then
I don't
that's
care.
not what it is. Like, that's what
Exactly.
you were giving.
okay, but see, and I
I'm about to
think,
say
and
essentially that's what it
that's
was.
basically what I just said. That's basically what I just said. I just said it a different way. You feel me? Because like you said, it's how you say it, not what you said. So what you just said, I basically just said that just a lot smoother. You feel me? Because if if I don't agree with the opinion, right? And I decide to go a different way, then for the relationship, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You like it, don't like it, you either stay or you leave. That's literally what it is. But I'm not gonna lose frame in the relationship trying to do what a female wants me to do. Absolutely not. Because that is also when a female thinks she can run the relationship, that's the end of the fucking relationship. And that's the honest to God's truth. Because now, and this might sound a little sexist to y'all. Life is sexist. You gotta get over that. But this might sound a little sexist to y'all. But if a female can't lead a relationship, absolutely not. That motherfucker
Hey,
gonna
what?
get led right. A female cannot lead the relationship. That motherfucker gonna get led right into the ground. As soon as she feel like you can run over you, bro, leave. And this is for any man out there. If you're getting ran by your woman in a relationship, leave, nigga. That's the best thing you can do. Cause she probably cheating on your motherfucking ass anyway. So, hey,
That's not true.
that's honestly true.
Okay,
That's
let me
honestly
let me tell you what I think. This is what I think.
Go ahead. I've been waiting on this one. Go
Cause
ahead, give me an
So
honest
wait, I have
opinion.
a question. Aaron, in a relationship, you feel like females, are you saying females can't provide?
Provide like monetary value? Is that
Just
what you
in
said?
general at this point. Cause it's
No.
at
You
this
have to.
point, just
No,
in
you have to
general.
specify that. You definitely have to specify that. No, and see, wait. This is where I think a lot of confusion. What do y'all think men want? In all honesty, what do y'all think men want in a
The way
relationship?
that y'all present it, y'all just want sex. That's literally
Absolutely
it.
not. No,
Are you speaking for all men?
that's just to have
No, I'm
sex.
not speaking for all men. I'm talking about my personal experiences.
Okay.
Excuse me.
No, I'm talking about in relationship. Y'all think that's what men want. You feel me? But niggas put y'all in the sex only category without y'all knowing every day. So what honestly, what is y'all honest opinion of what men want? What do y'all really think men want?
I just
Don't
said
ask
no.
me at this point, cause I don't know.
You said sex, you don't know? Well, I tell y'all what a man want, right? He just want y'all, you know what I'm saying, to be his peace. You feel me? When he needs somebody to talk to, be quiet and give him sex.
Be quiet.
And all
Let
that
me
honest to
hold on,
God
hold on.
truth.
let me tell you what I want in a woman, right? Because I don't
Yeah,
want
go
to
ahead.
this generalization shit. Nah. Let me tell you what I look for in a woman, right?
Go ahead.
I don't want to be with someone. See, I totally disagree with you and Delaney. Well, I don't know if Delaney was agreeing with that, but your point
Yeah.
when you was like
She
that the
probably
man
was.
should be the leader and like you get that the women plays the submissive role and this, that, and the third. I completely disagree with that. I don't feel like it should be that way. If you're asking me my specific
Really?
preference, hold on. Let me tell you. If you're asking me my specific preference, I want there to be a healthy balance of femininity and masculine traits. That's what I
I
want,
can
right? In a
man,
woman. Because I feel like if I'm with somebody, right, I want her to be compassionate, right? I want her to be caring. I want her to be loving. But I also want her to have determination, have her own goals, be driven. Most of all, she got to be somebody that I can learn from. And
Yes.
and that's why it's like
you said be
I
somebody that
can't.
you can learn from.
She got to be somebody that I can learn from because there's certain things
Yes.
that I know that she may not know, but there's also certain things that she may know that I may not know. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe there are certain areas in my life that I'm not as mature in as she is, and vice versa. So it's like, okay, if it's my way or the highway, am I really growing? Am I really like, you see what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I view it. That's how
Okay.
I feel about it.
I can
And
understand what you
I
said,
agree.
but if I'm being honest with you, I absolutely hate a masculine ass woman. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate a
That's
masculine
not
ass
what I.
woman.
That's not what I said though.
But she
Yeah,
no,
I
he
know. You
said
said
to have no. He
you
said to
said
have
it was
balance.
it was no,
To
you
have
saying a balance.
balance.
No, I hate any type of masculine in a
Nah,
fucking woman.
nah.
That's
That's
your
just me
preference,
personally.
though.
That's just me personally.
She
I
can't
find
be
that shit
all the way
unattractive.
feminine. For me, she can't. Nah. Because
So
because
once again,
that means
Brandon,
at
that's
that
your
point,
preference too.
nine times out of ten, my word is law. And if whatever I say go, and you can't
And she
stand on
not
your
gonna
own ten and
contradict that
defend
shit.
No,
me,
see,
Aaron
that's
won't
what
that's
you're not.
not
mess
the type of woman.
But no,
he
that's
won't
not
mess
no,
for
that's
me.
not what you see.
Nah,
I can already see you
No.
misconstruing what I
It
He
said.
just
could
want
be
You
to
feel
very
me?
yes
much
men.
It's
you like
not.
yes
It's.
women.
I have the last decision. I have
nah.
the
See,
last
You don't
decision
want
on
nah.
the
her to
matter.
jump when
She
you
can
say
Jesus.
say
jump.
what she wants to say,
That's what
right?
he
Just how you
wants.
say you want to learn from her. You feel me? She definitely
But
gives
you
me a
basically said
new
you making the
aspect
decision.
on how to think. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations that may help me to grow. You know what I'm saying? So she would probably not probably she would trust me. You know what I'm saying? To really sit back, and this is why like you got to really court somebody for a year. You know what I'm saying? Because she would trust me to sit back, think about what she says, then come back with an actual decision. You know what I mean? Not just my way or the highway. I'm basically saying I get the last say so in the decision. You know what I'm saying? She trusts my mindset. She trusts that I would do whatever would be conducive for the relationship. Is basically what I'm saying. So she like I didn't like to
But
fucking travel, right? I used to like staying home. You feel me, right? The more traveling was brought up, you know what I'm saying? Because I work a lot. The more traveling was brought up, the more my mindset started to shift. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Yeah, we could probably go ahead and travel. You feel me? Do this, do that. You feel me? Because I was definitely a homebody. Now I'm not a homebody, but I was definitely a homebody, right? So in that aspect, yes, that made me better as a person to open my horizons. But you see how I got the last say so? Like I'm the one that decided, like, yeah, we would do this, but she just kept bringing it up. You see?
nah.
So what if she
Okay,
no?
okay,
So
so
what
Ah,
if she no?
ah.
Look. So what if she decided in that moment? Oh, okay, he not gonna give in. So I'm gonna just go by myself. Then what?
then he gonna be
Well,
mad.
my woman, I would tell her my type of female wouldn't have done that.
Oh my God. It goes back to preference at this
The
point. That's
strongest,
really it.
the
What
most
relationship do
power.
you want to be in?
Yeah, exactly. The most power a man has is to walk away. So if I don't like something and I don't agree with it and I don't see no change coming, just walk away. What am I gonna do? Hit her? Put her in a closet?
But
The fuck?
do
Most men
you
you
feel
tell
like
don't walk away though. It's normally the girl that leaves the man.
Yeah, it is and that's why I said more men have to be stepping up for themselves. You feel me?
wait,
Point
hold
blank
on, because
period.
I also want to get my opinion on the. I want to get back on topic because we talked
Yeah,
about
get back on topic, bro.
maintaining close relationships with the opposite sex, right? So I mean, me and Aaron, we already kind of talked about this, but just to like summarize it again, for me personally, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I feel like it's healthy for her to maintain healthy relationships with other males outside of me, because the moment it's only me, we gonna start to suffocate each other. Like I can't be the only thing you know. You know what I'm saying? Like when I did the episode with my cousin, who like I said,
Mm-hmm.
he got his degree in psychology and he's actually a couples therapist now. And I was talking with him on one of the very first podcasts, and we was chopping it up about relationships. And he was saying like us as a society, like we have this perception that anytime we get into a relationship, it becomes like this glass container of life. Like we get with somebody and it's like, okay, now it's just them. There's nobody else in my world type shit. But the moment you do that, you stop growing. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, like now the little problems become really, really fucking big problems because
And it's just because y'all are in close
because
proximity.
we
That's
like,
literally it.
no, fam, you gotta look. Sometimes you gotta get the fuck, fam.
Yo, 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 yo. Why can't she have female friends to do that? To occupy her time? Why can't
Why
she have
can't you
hobbies
have
to
men
occupy her
Why
time?
can't she
We
have
don't have
male
that.
friends?
There's
Huh?
not just females in the world. Like
like
It
there's
Why
ain't
why
gotta
women
can't
be just
she?
too.
female. It ain't gotta be, but I already and look, I don't
Because
like to
hold on,
go
hold on,
back.
hold on, hold on, hold on,
whoever the
hold on.
person is
Because I
talking.
want to repeat this. Because
Shit.
if she only has female friends, right, and she has no meaningful relationships with any males, how can she ever get a male perspective on any of the issues that y'all go through? How can she ever get a perspective of like, okay, this is a male. He's probably been through this shit before. Damn, he probably understand what the fuck Aaron talking about. Let me go hit him up, chop it up and shit with him. See what? How can she get that type of perspective if all she has is female friends?
Right.
You know, that's a good point. I do not have an answer to that point.
Okay,
I'm
then
not
all
even gonna
right then.
lie to you.
So that's what I'm saying, fam. Come
I do
Like
on.
not
we
have an
want them to
answer to
come
that
to you
point.
about it
You
every
definitely
single
stumped
time.
me.
There's some things you can't talk. I don't know. There's just certain things you can't
I
bring
can
up.
I can understand that, right? But when you open up to a male like that, right? And this is another point that I meant to make earlier, and this is the point to your point that I just said I got stumped over. When you open up that type of relationship with your male friend, right? You start to see characteristics now in him that you might like in one in a man, and you start building attraction. It may
Yeah.
be slow, but there's attraction definitely building, and that's the reason why I also don't think like it that would be a good idea to go talk if y'all going through something trying to get another perspective from a male. You feel me? Especially when you have your dad.
But see,
But
at
if you
that
don't have
point,
your dad, you
And if
have
you don't, then
some.
what?
but see, at
That's
that
the
I'm
point,
one.
I
I
feel
ain't
like
That
it
gonna
might
come
be the
lie.
man
down.
you're supposed to have. So if he's not there, who do you go to?
You have some type of
I
male
got my
figure.
mama.
You said you got your mama.
Yeah, I ain't got. What if they ain't got no daddy?
You don't
Then
have a
what?
male figure? You don't have a male figure at all in your life?
Some people's friends do be the male figure, believe it or not.
Right.
Hell, especially if they
I
older
just
than
And
you,
think
I'm
they
not gonna
handle down
cap.
lessons they
I'ma
already had to
say
go through
I'ma
to
say
try to
a
see if
lot
you
of the
survive.
a lot of the male figures. No, I'm gonna say this. A lot of the male figures in my life, I say, are like uncles. But I'm not finna go to none of my uncles about my relationship.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
big
but
fact.
there has to, and do you think?
Especially if it's them type of uncles that's already on some.
Oh, we gonna whoop
Who
a
my
nigga
niece
ass behind
dating?
you.
Like,
Like,
right, ready to
yeah.
be on
Like,
10 because
okay, so
they niece got a
you don't have
boyfriend.
you don't have a male relationship. You don't have a relationship with any male that you feel comfortable opening up to. Well, I got to be honest with you. That's the male fault. That's the man fault. If I'm being honest with you, because my daughter, when I have a daughter, she's going to be able to open up for me. I'm gonna still be stern in how I talk and stuff like that, but she's not going to be scared to come
But
to me.
no, we're saying that's your
I'm like, how
daughter
does that
though.
negate from her
We're
having a male friend
saying,
Or
though?
even my
what if
niece.
they don't
I got a
have
niece
that
now.
father? What if they don't have that father? Because you're still speaking on if you had a daughter, that's your
Yeah,
daughter. You're her
even
father.
okay. I
What if they
guarantee
don't
you,
have a father?
my niece, she's not gonna have no father
That's not
figure.
everybody's perspective though. Oh my bad.
That's
Let me
not
shut up.
everybody's perspective. Nah, you right. My niece, she's not gonna have no father figure. So it's up to me to be that father figure, you know what I'm saying? Us close, me take her on rides where she feel comfortable to be able to talk to me and I'm not flash out. You feel me? Like it's up to male figures in your life, even though you might not look at them as a male figure, you feel me?
Mhm.
It's up for them to build that bond with you. You feel me? And it's up to
Not
you
But
to
it's
be able to accept
Some people don't feel
that type of
obligated
bond.
though.
yeah,
or
and
like
it's
I
Of
don't know.
course
I
not.
just
Especially if
feel
Of
they're
course
not
like
not.
including
some
the
of,
family
cause me
aspect or just like a
personally,
family friend. They don't have to do that. Some people
They
don't
don't
have
have
the
to do
exact
that.
same circumstances that you're speaking on, and I think that's what you don't get. That we trying to say.
No, I
but
definitely
wait,
understand.
hold on, hold
I
on, hold on, hold
definitely
on, hold on.
understand.
Because I want Kayla.
I was
Right.
saying no, because I was just gonna say me personally, I'm not gonna say I don't have that close relationship with uncles, but it's just like certain stuff you go to them for, and certain stuff you
Yeah,
don't go to them for.
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's certain shit that you don't want to go to whoever about. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to certain people about certain shit, and that's why I said like, if I'm in a relationship, I didn't learn, fam. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's certain shit that women peep out that I don't peep out. So it's like if I'm in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm chopping it up with a female, or maybe like whatever the case may be. It's like okay, my female friends they may be able to see something that she doing or she saying or how she acting, and I might not catch on to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But because like she a female and she done seen this type of shit, it's like, damn, okay, I get that perspective from it. So it's like if I never had that female perspective of it, and all I'm looking at is like, okay, let me go talk to my niggas and only get their perspective of it. Because a lot of times, certain issues, we only see shit certain ways. They don't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay,
I
if
mean,
that's the
that
only
goes,
perspective I got from it, I might fuck
bro.
up a little bit. You know?
What's the first thing I said at the beginning of this shit?
What?
Females
Men
get
and
terrible
women should not
advice.
be
That's
friends.
not true though, fam. That shit is not true. That shit is not true. Some
Most
of the
of the
best
time,
advice I've never
most of
got in
the
my life
time,
that
bro.
came from a female. That's not true.
Most of the time, that's an exception. But most of the time, females get
Maybe
terrible
Well, it's a
advice.
maybe
lot of
that's just that's
exceptions,
why
fam. It's a
because
lot
I
of
think
exceptions.
Delaney mentioned
And
this.
no,
I think Delaney
to
mentioned
you, there might be a lot of exceptions, right?
For a lot of
There's
people.
not, bro.
no. That's what
Okay,
I'm saying.
how
I
many?
feel like
You know how
Aaron,
many
you
people's in the
speaking
U.S.?
on your own personal,
Nah,
your
this ain't
own
my own.
person.
I don't.
Like
First of all, I don't take advice from females at all. Not
That's
even a
your
little bit.
preference. You don't have
But
to.
that's what I'm saying.
But
Like I
don't just
feel
cast
like
it out as if
you're.
all
But
men
yeah,
I
so
don't
no, y'all
think
saying that's
give
my personal
advice
experience. That's
or
not
they
my
think
personal
like
experience. It's
That
not.
is your personal experience though.
no. You're
No. I
saying
since
no.
I
We're
don't take
saying a
advice from
lot of the
women,
ways.
since I don't take advice from women, there's no way I could have got that experience, right? Like at all. So
that. No, we're
because
No,
saying
she
How do
we're
you?
said,
not
Okay, hold on, hold on,
saying
hold on. Let me ask you
that you
something.
heard from your
Wait, hold on, hold
friends.
on,
no.
hold
You're
on.
basing your opinion off of that.
Aaron, let me ask you something. Why do you feel like women have or give terrible advice?
they just do, fam. Like most of the advice is not. It's just it's not a valuable option. You know what I'm saying?
Has any woman ever gave you good advice?
No, hence the
So
reason
this
I
is
don't
coming.
take
So
it.
That's
this is coming from
For
personal experience.
you, that's why
No,
we're
no.
when you
saying a
think
lot
that
of
Wait,
your
way,
wait.
that's
points
fine, but don't
are
take it
based
and
off
run
No,
with
of
it.
your
women has never gave me a good
perspective.
advice because I don't take advice. I've never taken advice from women. Like I've
So how
heard
do you
advice
know if
from
they've
women.
given if they can give good advice if you've never
Put
I've
what?
it to a
like
step here.
look. I've heard advice from women, but I've never like when I sit because I'm a thinker, bro. I'm a deep thinker. You feel me? I think of all the possibilities that can occur from me listening to what the fuck. But see, that's the thing, brother. men and females live in two separate reality. Women don't understand the male experience at all, but
Okay.
men
So
have to understand the female experience. I don't think y'all like that. Like that's the honest to God's truth. None of these women here would ever understand what a man has to go through daily, ever,
I can agree to
ever.
that.
Okay, let me attest to that. This is what I think about that.
Vice
I feel like there's no woman who will ever truly know what it's like to be a man, and vice versa. I feel like there's no man who will ever truly know what the fuck it feels like to be a female, right? But I do feel like
I gotta disagree with you, Brandon, because I think I understand women on a different level than
nah,
most men
nah.
do.
I
I
think
could
you
I could
can.
never understand what a black woman goes through in America. I could never truly know what that shit is like. I can't. No, I
yeah.
disagree with that.
Mm.
And
I
then you just sat there and
You don't have to disagree to disagree.
you said that you're a deep thinker, right?
I definitely
And
am a deep
your
thinker.
perspective on females not giving good advice was basically off of an assumption from
No. Like there's
when you
been
assume you make an ass out of yourself.
no
You
when
didn't test that theory
basically
either, Mister. I
when
don't
I
take
heard
advice from women. I don't
when
know
I
if it's
heard it,
good or bad.
what
Okay.
let me listen. I mean let me talk. When
Right.
I heard the advice, right, I said, I think, right, I seen somebody else do what the female, not the female that told me, but the same nigga, you know what I'm saying, did the same thing, you feel me, that the female advised me to do, and it did not work out like at all for the next dude. That may have been just him going, but that was the same advice the female told me to go and do, you feel me, and it did not work out for him, you feel me, and I already thought about that, seen that happening, and didn't do it. I went a different route. You feel me? What I'm saying? So it's not
Boy, you
what
gotta let
you
that shit go, fam. You
That
gotta let
one
that shit
example
go.
put all females in the
Yeah,
same
bro, you gotta
That's
let
what I'm
that
bracket.
shit
like.
go,
That one don't
fam.
give
You
look,
gotta let
advice.
that shit go.
That one
I
example
understand
put
what y'all
females
saying.
all in the same category.
Look, I understand what y'all saying. What? Wait. The world operates on generalities. You feel me? Y'all may not all be the same. You feel me? But there's a high probability that most women are the same, and most women are the fucking same. If I'm being honest with you, even though
But that's
y'all may
not
have
fair when
little.
you sit there.
Wait. Y'all may have different aspects about y'all that are different. You feel me? But most women definitely are the same.
The same
Then
in
it's the
what
same for
manner?
men.
Like the same in what?
It's the
Like
same for men
And the
then.
same,
You
bro.
can't generalize it
The same
for
in how they
females
operate.
and then not generalize it for men.
You said you can definitely generalize for men. Most men don't think the way I think. Most men aren't stand-up guys. Most men, you feel me, are just not valuable options for y'all to date. You know what I mean? Like I definitely like don't think this is just a one-sided thing. Most men are fat, lazy pieces of shit. Point blank, period. That's most men. You know what I mean? So it's up for the small majority. Look, I want y'all like
What sets you apart from the fat pieces of shit?
well, first of all, I'm not fat. I'm not fat. I believe in going to the gym. I believe in staying healthy. I believe in making as much money as possible. And I believe in being a leader in the best way that you can possibly be. Most men
What does
are
a leader
most
look like to you?
what does a leader look like? Somebody that can lead, somebody who is not easily swayed, somebody who can't be moved off his purpose, somebody who his opinion just cannot be changed when he's set on that one thing. You know what I
What
mean?
makes you think you're not full of shit?
Because reality proves my philosophies every day. Reality proves my philosophies every day.
Like,
You feel me? For me to be wrong. And the reason why y'all don't understand that is because y'all not aware of it. You feel me? Y'all don't look in society every day. It's like the movie The Matrix, right? When you open like when he ate the pill, his eyes was open to it. So now he sees it in his everyday life. Now that my eyes has been open to all these truths, now my eyes can't look away from it. You feel me? It's just impossible. So now that's how I operate. You know what I mean? Like, and I know this to be true because I used to operate in the way, you know what I'm saying, y'all ladies think, Brandon think, and it just was not conducive for a man to be happy. It's not. It's absolutely
For
not. Like
you to be happy.
what y'all say, what y'all saying is good in theory, but it just does not work in everyday life. So when y'all say like what make me think, like reality does. And no offense, but most women don't operate in reality. It's operating in what if, what could, you feel me? So, and there was actually a study done on this, right? Women they sat in, you feel me?
This nigga
they had
searching
a
on
You start
Wikipedia.
inserting links so we
No,
can look
this
over here and
nigga-
read
Wait,
because
before hold y'all
let me
rebuttals. Let me
tell
get
you,
this study out.
let me
Let me get the study out. Hold your rebuttals. Hold your rebuttals. Let me get the study out. And then I'll be open to listen to anything you have to say, right? So the study was right. They lined up. I forgot the number of females, but they lined up a certain number of females, right? And they had a chance to pick between certain things, right? And then so you pick what's better out of the two. They'll pick that, and then they would ask them, would you like to go on, or are you going to settle for this, right? And they went on and on and on and on, thinking there was a better option, right? And as soon as they got to the top, they didn't know what was to expect next. You feel me? So then they was like, would you rather, at the last tier, they was like, would you like to keep going, or would you like to stop here? They almost all women said, I'm gonna keep going, and there was nothing beyond that level. You feel me? So goddamn, I forgot the point I was trying to make with that shit. Goddamn.
When was that study?
When was that study? I forgot the year of the study, bro. I forgot the year of the study.
I want to see these. I want to see this shit too.
I'll definitely send you, bro. I would definitely send you these shits. You feel me? These are conducted, like these are real studies conducted. Dead ass.
Wow.
Like that, that's why I'm saying I'm not just talking out my ass. You feel me? Like, and in all honesty, you feel me? Y'all may not sit here and say like, yeah, maybe y'all don't agree with a lot of ideologies that I have, but if a man, you know what I'm saying, of a certain caliber walked up to you with these ideologies, bro, you're going to fall in love on how this nigga moves. I promise you. I promise you're gonna fall in love on how this nigga moves. You may not agree with a lot of his ways, but you would definitely fall in love on the type of man that he is. In all honesty, you laughing now because you haven't met somebody
if
like
a
that.
man
But I'm
came
telling you,
up to me talking the same shit you talking, I'ma
he
think
wouldn't.
I would
First of
listen
all,
to the exact same thing with you. I ain't
the
gonna
only
hold you.
reason I can talk to y'all like this is because
I'ma
I'm not
think you
trying to
full of
date
shit.
any of y'all. You feel me? That's the only reason that I can conduct myself and talk to you like this. Why would I honestly believe I can go up to a female and talk like this and it actually work? Absolutely not. But you're gonna see in how I move that that what I'm talking is like literally like legit. You feel me? You're gonna see that in how I move and like in the courtship throughout the year and stuff like that. You're gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? I believe in action over words. You feel me? But I would never talk like this to like a female I'm trying to actually talk to. Absolutely
So I have
not.
another question. You keep bringing
Yes,
up
ma'am.
the nature of courtship. A lot of guys, and I am generalizing because social media, let them tell it, and my own personal experiences as well as my friends, they don't court anymore. So what do you do with that? Because when people don't
Absolutely
court,
not. You
what is the next
you
step? How are people
you
getting
want to know who
relationships?
ruined that though?
Say it again.
Don't say women.
Women absolutely ruin courtship by running game on niggas. By running game on niggas. Chivalry is dead, and women had definitely
Yo,
killed that
it's
shit.
7:04.
What?
Chivalry is
I'm
dead,
done.
and women definitely killed that shit. Because now y'all want to fucking trick.
How is anything a woman's fault? Like everything is the woman's fault at this point. Damn.
Absolutely, bro. Y'all want to fucking trick, and niggas are not gonna sit here. Real niggas are not gonna sit here and trick. Real niggas are not gonna sit here and let y'all trick off him. And
What
females
the
be like, y'all
hell?
think
Damn.
y'all think a date is tricking? Oh, y'all niggas broke? No, I honest to God, I'm not broke. I ain't taking no bitch out to eat. Not bitch, female, women. I'm not taking no woman out to eat. You feel me? And I can sense that she's trying to run game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. Most women would sit there and go on a date just to fucking eat or take a picture. Ooh, look here, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And won't even show the nigga. You feel me? And like, why? What? In what sense does that work on the nigga? You feel me? Like, why? How is that beneficial to him any fucking way? And the nigga would never know that she's not even really interested. You feel me? So
You just said it was
no.
obvious the girl wasn't fucking with him and she just wanted the meal. What do you mean
No,
the
that's the
man
thing.
won't be able to tell?
Women are socially aware, men are not. I'm blessed to be socially aware. A lot of men are not socially aware. So they would never fucking know. That's why but see how I'm talking, like, that's why I said women don't understand the male experience, because y'all never had to go through this shit. You feel me? Y'all are blessed to be socially aware. Men are not socially aware. You feel me? Men that are socially aware happen to be good with men. I'm good with men. Happen to be good with women and happen to be charismatic. You feel me? Though every man that is good with women are all of them are socially aware. You feel me? Because they have to be to deal with women. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all feel like a lot of men are weird. Yes or no? You feel me? I noticed a lot of men were weird when I went to college. Like beyond weird, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Just me peeping like all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I really taking a lot of shit. So y'all just you can speak like this because y'all are blessed to be socially aware, and y'all don't have to go up to niggas and try to get them and shit like that. Men are the one that have to come and try to get y'all. So that's why you can speak and say certain things that you can say. You feel me? You understand what I mean by that?
I get what you're saying. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the time at this point.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
about to
Yeah,
say,
gonna
yeah,
I
end
me
want to
it
get
too.
some
before
some
I
closing
departure.
remarks. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 7:05, whatever it is.
This has been a very enlightening conversation, and I'm sorry if I came off disrespectful, but like,
Oh no. No, ma'am.
I get your experience. It's just not. It's not resonating with me. But
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. But that
Mm-hmm.
is wild
Mm-hmm.
that people think like that for real, and I do not mean that in any disrespectful way. That is
Wait, you said
really
what? I'm sorry.
interesting. Say it again.
You said what? Something think like that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I was saying I understand your experience is your experience, but it doesn't resonate with me, so I don't want you to feel offended that I'm looking at you crazy. But that
Oh,
is
absolutely not.
interesting that people actually think like that.
Most men don't think
That's
like I do.
crazy.
I don't want you to
Wow.
think most men think like I do at all. They absolutely don't. And I'm not even hardcore
I know
red pill.
one. That's why it's been
Oh,
real
you know
interesting
what?
having this
Okay.
conversation.
I'm not even hardcore red pill. I seen like some men like are black pill and absolutely hate women. You feel me? I don't hate women. I love women. And I believe things I say, women would thrive in a relationship if they listen to certain things that I say. You feel me? And when it comes to their relationship, I honestly, and honest to God's truth, I really do believe most women would thrive in relationships, not with these new ideologies, you feel me, that social media, it's really a propaganda. You feel me? That's why I say if your eyes open to it, you're never going to be able to close it. So if you don't want to think different, don't open your eyes to it. But truly, social media and all these artists and shit, it's a fucking propaganda. There's a reason why Beyonce still with Jay-Z. There's a reason why Cardi B didn't leave what's his face, you feel me? There's a reason why Megan Thee Stallion, you feel me, was in her relationship. You know what I'm saying? After saying like singing all this other bullshit ideologies in her song, having women believe that shit, and she's not even living how she like what she talked about doing in her music. You know what I mean? So it really is a propaganda, and I don't want
Hey,
women
wrap
to
it up.
think
Wrap it
like
up,
that.
fam. Wrap it up.
Yeah. I'm done. Yeah.
Kayla, you got any closing remarks?
I'm
Nigga
done.
crazy.
This has
I'm
been really
done.
interesting though. I had fun with this. I really did.
Like,
But
Me
wow.
too.
Wow.
Look, I
yeah,
promise
like
you, if you ever
I'm not gonna sit here and just say he wrong or
Right. Because
what
there were
he's
some
saying
points that were
ain't right.
made, but
Like, 'cause everybody
there
have
were a
their
few
own
that were not.
perspective. But me speaking for myself, it's just a lot of stuff he said that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
that's most
Agree to
women.
disagree.
Like most
Yeah.
women never hear the shit I say ever. You feel me? And I don't want y'all to think I operate like this in like everyday life. I'm really cool. Like if you meet Brandon, no, I'm really cool if y'all meet me in real life. How I operate, I'm just like a real stand up guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a true gentleman. You know, it's just when I have these conversations, I have to get out of that zone. You feel me? And say the fucking real. You know what I'm saying?
It
Even though
was
that I may not
funny.
believe it's real.
Well,
So
Oh God.
we
Brandon, how do you feel? Any closing remarks, host?
um I think we learned a lot more than we expected. Um
Okay. No, I really
um
want the links though. Like I think you thought we were joking. I want to see the facts.
yeah,
oh
we
no,
figured.
I definitely Brandon, I can shoot you over the facts when and the
Okay.
statistics when I get it. You feel me? I just have to go through it. Like I've done a lot of research. I just gotta go through and find them. It's all in PDFs. But I do encourage y'all to read it. And yeah, I think your perspective will change on a lot of shit. So and it's colleges and shit like conducting these like it's real official people conducting these type of researches. It's not just, you know what I'm saying, bullshit. So
Yeah. Well, I think we covered everything. You know what I'm saying? We covered the gender roles, the double standards. I think Kayla and Delaney, y'all learned what two men on the opposite spectrum look like and
absolutely.
But
talk
you
like.
need that
Yeah,
though. You need those
Yeah,
discussions
you
that
need that.
way.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we learn from each
that
Mhm.
other.
variety.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a variety of, because I learned a lot of shit in this episode. I didn't expect the, yeah. Woo.
Yeah, yeah. And then
What you
I
gonna take
definitely
away
I
from the
will
episode
say,
is the
Brandon.
real question.
Huh?
Sorry.
Brandon
Go ahead,
gonna have fun with this one.
Yeah,
oh,
nah,
for
Brandon,
sure.
I definitely understood what you like meant by uh uh how you feel like females definitely need that male perspective and shit like that. I sat back, you know what I'm saying, thought about it, dissected
Yes,
it.
sir.
You feel me?
Yes,
It's just
Reevaluated.
sir.
not me. It's just
Okay,
not
okay,
me.
and that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it's just not me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to think like, you know what I'm saying, the person I'm messing with or whatever. She definitely has like friends that are male, you feel me? But they're all my friends. Like all her male friends were already my friends and she became friends with them, you feel me? So I do believe that is acceptable. Some people tell you that like that think different than me, that even that's not acceptable, you feel me? But I just have no quarrels with that shit. There's just boundaries that are set in place. You know what I'm saying? Just like I put boundaries on myself with my best friend Darren, you feel me, when she got with my boy Willie. So there, like I said, there's definitely exceptions to a lot of things. And I was speaking in generalities. So
Yeah. Well, I think we had a good episode. You know what I'm saying? We're going to wrap it up. It's 7:15.
hey, this
We'll
bitch
let
about to do
y'all go handle y'all
fucking
business.
numbers.
Yeah, you know what I'm
I
saying?
will do it.
Look, I
Like,
definitely
who
want
gave
to.
black people a mic?
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But y'all know how this shit go. You know what I'm saying. At the end of every episode, I gotta show love. I gotta give y'all flowers. This the second time now, actually, for both of y'all. Y'all know our episode, me, Kellen Delaney. I still gotta go play with that shit because that
Hey, she real. She
a
brought
lot of that. You
notes
know
to
what
this
I'm saying?
bitch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But this is the second time all y'all on here
Shut
now.
up.
So.
I just realized what you said. Shut
Wait,
up.
what did he say? Because I didn't
He
catch
said she
it.
brought notes up in this bitch. I sure did because you said a lot that
Yeah,
I
fam.
had to say. I had to speak on.
Yes,
And I didn't even get a
yes,
chance to speak on neither. That's the crazy part.
yes.
That's okay though.
Well, look. Well, hopefully, you know what I'm saying. This ain't the last time we record. It's no shortage of topics that we could get into. I know y'all got a lot of opinions about a lot of different shit. So y'all know the deal, man. Anytime y'all want to record, anytime y'all got something y'all want to get off y'all chest,
Facts,
hit
facts.
me up. Y'all know
And
how this shit go. You know what I'm saying.
I
So
am starting, you know what I'm saying, a live, my fault, Brandon. My
go
fault, I
ahead.
didn't mean to cut you off. I am starting a live podcast where I stream live. You feel me? It's called Against the Grain. Where you can get more of my perspectives and really break down the shit and how I think and going against like worldviews and how typical woke motherfuckers think. I'm against that shit. You feel me? So I
Yeah.
am starting that podcast and I think it would be interesting to have my perspective. So
He's gonna
You know.
start a lot of arguments.
Hey, you know what we
oh,
should
For
do?
absolutely.
sure.
Look, one of these days
Oh, shoot.
on my podcast Instagram, all the four of us we gonna go live and we
Oh,
gonna talk about
absolutely.
Oh,
whatever
okay.
topic, you know what I'm
Woo.
saying. We gonna invite whatever opinions that want to chime in or whatever. And we gonna really talk about this shit, fam. We gonna really get
Absolutely.
to it.
That'll be lit, bro. I think that'll be real dope, fam.
Hell yeah. So we gonna keep in contact. That's gonna happen soon. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
we need
feel
to.
like this podcast group is so lethal because we have different ends of every spectrum that
Yeah.
you could
Absolutely.
possibly think of.
Facts.
That's oh my goodness.
Yeah. So we gonna have
Absolutely.
fun with it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's
Oh,
7:15.
absolutely.
I'm gonna let y'all get out of here.
Fact.
I need to handle some business too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all go. I appreciate y'all. Y'all tune in for the next episode, and we gang.
Yes, sir.
Bye y'all. Oh, Lord.
Hey, bug out.